Hey guys, how are you doing? I feel like it's been forever. And I'm sorry that it's last minute, but I cannot believe that season 20, we finally have a sneak peek. I didn't know if it was coming. I didn't know if season 20 was even going to be here. And it is here, my people. It's been a minute, has it not? Welcome everyone. If you're watching on the replay, I know that this is last minute. I know it's late. But your girl IQ, oh my gosh, I had to go over it with you guys. So we could do we can look at everything later, but I wanted to go over the storylines and the plots that I feel like were revealed together. Hi, yes, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I am. Um but I thought that it was important that we do this because obviously season 20 is premiering on the 28th of September, and I just thought that this hi guys. Hey Gail. Gail says hello family. Did you guys watch the preview? We're gonna be going over it together tonight, this morning. Hi, yes, Raiders, we are up. Okay. We needed to do this. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. I think we were kind of all wondering, like, hey, this has kind of been in limbo, like what's going on? How is this going to work? Well, it's back. And yeah, there's some themes that we're going to be going over, storylines and plots. I thought that we would go over it together, right? Hi. Hi, Nicole. It's good to see you guys. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting this, but it dropped today. There's going to be a lot more, but let's just do this together. I thought that this would be good. So, here's the first one. We're just going to go uh by person because I think it's interesting how the storylines are kind of going to develop and what's going to happen. So the first one is going to be Meri. Okay. So we're going to watch part one. It's a little bit, we're going to be going over the details a little bit more, but first, let's just go over Meri's storyline. Okay. So here we go. I need to mute myself though. Hold on. Because my stupid thing is not working. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to mute myself.
Season on Sister Wives. I've never done speed dating before.
Yeah. So just do that when you walk in tonight.
What's your love language?
My love language is physical touch. He's handsome, so there's that.
Kody called.
He said that somebody wants a couple pieces of the property.
Does your money ever go into his hands?
It better not go through his hand.
Okay. So that I thought was kind of interesting, right? Let me just go back to this. Okay, so obviously Meri is getting her groove on. Meri is ready to date. She is ready. Let's just look at this guy here. Okay, so she's going to be doing some speed dating. He's adorable. He's very cute. Love it. But obviously, I think his name, does it say Ron? Hello, my name is Ron. If you scroll in, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, definitely Ron. And here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that during filming around this time, I'm pretty sure that it was, I think, March and April of this year, at least what they're showing in the previews. So they're starting it off very early. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that even back then, Meri had been giving interviews and she was like, hey, like, I'm dating, but it's really casual. I haven't met anyone. So I don't even think that this Ron guy works out unless they're surprising us with that and leaving it for later. But okay. So that's Meri. And then obviously, it seems like there's a lot of contention that's going to be going on between Jen and Kody, which is very interesting because we kind of saw what in the last episode or two episodes, Kody was kind of going at Jen. So I feel like this is continuing on. So Meri's storyline, it really does seem, let's just leave it on Meri. It just seems like Meri's storyline this year or this season is going to be obviously her getting her single groove back on, which is amazing. Meri finding out Meri. But what I thought was interesting is they didn't really talk about Meri developing her relationship with Robyn or how things are going to go with Robyn, which I find interesting because I thought that that's where it was going to go. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay. So that is Mary's kind of storyline. What do you guys? I missed you guys too. Hey guys, I see you. Rachel, you have no idea how happy I am to hear you're back, girl. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back. It is good to be back. Okay. And I apologize for everyone watching on the replay. I know it's last minute, but I had to do it. I'm so excited about this. And I'm sure you guys are too. I see you guys filtering in. Okay, so the second storyline, right? Let's just go over Christine's a little bit, okay? Because hers is a little bit different. I thought that this was really interesting. Here we go. Let's look at Christine's, okay?
Season on Sister Wives. You and Kody could hang out.
Yeah.
Didn't you think that?
Hold on, come on.
Like, who saw that coming? I sure did not. I didn't see this coming. Just the fact this still shot. Seriously, I was gooped and gagged when I saw this. Like, who would have expected? Remember in didn't we just see this? This is so crazy. Didn't we see this? I can't believe they're racing, which makes total sense. They were talking about David and Kody hanging out. And even Sukanya during her interview outside of Sister Wives, she was talking about this, that one day they're probably going to hang out. I would not be surprised if she knew that this was coming. But this is just very odd to see. And of course, they're going to be racing. I want to know whose idea this was, that it had to be some type of competition where one had to beat the other. Was it Kody? I mean, this is just so machismo that it makes sense. But look, so there's Kody, there's David, and this is, oh my gosh, this is a sight to see. I mean, well, let me move this. Let me go there. There, that is a sight to see. Let me put myself down here. What is going on? What do you guys think about this? What I know, right? Right, Coley? Thank you for being here, Sherry. Sherry said, I'm new here. Well, welcome. Yes, Moonchild said welcome. Yeah, it is so weird to see. Oh, Mama Celeste, I see your comment. We're going to go over that here in a second. I thought it was weird too. Don't you worry. Boys in blue. Yeah, they're like dressed alike. Right here, it looks like they could be brothers. I don't know. It's very interesting. So yeah, let me go back here. I thought that that was super interesting. So Christine's storyline is obviously going to be kind of David. It seems like David, Kody, and her kind of making amends, probably dealing with the whole co-parenting thing, right? Because this is where she starts. What does she say? Hold on, let's see. What does she say?
You and Kody could hang out.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's the thing. It's almost as if Christine's storyline is more has to do with David and Kody and her kind of peacefully coexisting. So that is the way I see it. I find that super interesting. And so these are the individuals. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the individual storylines and then the group storylines and the conflict. But right, Sherry? Sherry said, if I was David, I would not even want to be in the same state as Kody. Very true. Very true. Okay. So then next, let's just go over Janelle, because Janelle has her storyline and it's interesting. It's very interesting. So let's go over that.
And on Sister Wives.
We talked about the spiritual divorce, and I think I'm ready.
I love that you're doing this, Janelle.
I think I need to get out.
Change up your hair a little bit, a kind of a new Janelle.
Yeah, so that I mean, Janelle's individual storyline is interesting. Janelle is also kind of moving on, right? It seems like all three of the OG wives are like moving on. They're in their moving on stage. And it's very interesting. Obviously, Meri and Janelle's relationship is getting a little bit closer. Janelle is still confiding in Meri about wanting to do the spiritual divorce. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see. And this seems like it's a new friend that's going to come into the mix. I'm not sure her name, but I'm pretty sure I've seen her on Janelle's social media feed. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think she was featured. Janelle tagged her or something, and it was like, this is one of my close friends. So good. She's going to be on the show, which is interesting because it seems like there's going to be new friends of the show, possibly. Because Christine has David. Meri has, what's her name? Jen. And it seems like Janelle is now going to have her roll dog person. So I find that really cute. Very cute. So yeah, so that is Janelle's individual storyline becoming her. And look, I think even here, this has nothing to do with Christine. Because usually when Janelle, at least when we've seen her, not on social media, but when we've seen her on the show, her social events are usually with her kids and then like Christine's circle. So the fact that she's at Mardi Gras and she's with new girlfriends, I don't see Christine anywhere here. So it seems like they're all kind of venturing out on their own. Is that the same girl? That might be. No, that's a different woman. So yeah, so she has her own circle of friends, which is great. I love it. Look at her. Look, she looks so happy. So I'd love to see Janelle happy. 49ers, good to see you. I can't believe you guys are up. Like, anyone that is up at this time, kudos to you with like last minute warning. I appreciate you guys. It's good to see you. All right, so that is Janelle's storyline, which is very cute. All right, let's see. So we did Janelle, right? And so what's next is Robyn. So this is fascinating. Let's look at Robyn's storyline, because she actually kind of has one this year, which is interesting. I thought we would go over it and discuss it before we get into more of the shenanigans. So here we go. Here's Robyn.
Season on Sister Wives. There's been more effort put into creating pain and hurting each other. Makes me angry.
I got another one of those emails from some woman asking sort of like to get to know us for the purpose of joining the family.
Wow. Okay, so that's Robyn's kind of individual storyline, but it's interesting because, of course, Robyn's story intertwines with Kody, so it's kind of like both of their storylines, but they're bringing up like polygamy. If this is a tease, which is interesting. Wait, let me just go back to Kody. Kody talking about some woman that came up to him. Usually that's not how it works. And I'm assuming that this is going to be a huge no-no, because I'm pretty sure we've seen the sit downs before where they've been saying like, no, it's up for us to decide. It's up for us to decide who the women is. When I say us, I'm talking about the OG3 or the women in general. They're usually the ones that initiate that. Usually if the woman goes to the man, I'm pretty sure I've heard this in confessionals. Like, that's automatically a no-no, because it usually needs to be initiated by the woman, which is probably why Robyn here is like, what the hell? She does not look happy. She looks irritated and annoyed, but I don't know. Is that something that she did before? I mean, look, the fact that I don't even know. I feel like they blew up this photo and it's even bigger than it was before. Do you remember this? Actually, I think I have a picture from before. Hold on. Is this the same one? Doesn't it look different? Look at this one. This is the one that was featured before. That looks different. This was like a picture that was featured before in like a previous episode, like way back in the day. This one looks revised and it looks enlarged. And like, is that supposed to be a big FU to the OG3? Like, what is that? Right? I'm not liking that, you guys. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Sherry said Robyn's storyline is, oh, poor me. Well, you know what? You know what's crazy? Let me just go back to her. What did you guys notice about Robyn in her little storyline? Remember, she's talking about that there's so much pain. And of course, you know that this is going to have nothing to do with her. It's going to be everyone else, I guess, causing the pain between her and Kody. But Did you guys notice anything else that was different? This might be the first in Sister Wives history when it comes to sneak peeks and previews. Chat, let me know what you guys, do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? When you listen to Robyn's storyline, was there anything that seemed new or out of place or unusual? And if you guys are on the replay, which probably most of you are, put it in the chat. Or not the chat, I'm sorry. It'll be a replay. Put it in the comment section by the time you watch this in this video. Do you guys know? The eyebrows? No. Okay, so you guys are giving good guesses, but no. In this preview, I think might be one of the first times that she did not cry. I did not see any tears. 0 tears this entire sneak peek, which for Robyn, fake tears or not, is unusual. Very unusual. So anyway, I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I was like, wow, I was kind of waiting for Robyn to cry, and she didn't. So, yeah, that is something that I thought was super interesting. Let me move this down here. Okay. She knows we're over it. I think so too, Gail. I do. I think she knows. But also, I feel like Robyn can more so be herself because there's no way that any of the OG3 are coming back. So maybe she just feels like it. Right, Cassidy? I thought so too. Yeah. In 20 seasons, she finally hasn't fake cried. Agreed. Very much so agree. Welcome, everybody that's filtering in. Sister Wives Season 20 is here. It dropped today. I'm still calling it today because the day's not over. And I wanted it to get out. I will be damned if it doesn't get out like the day that it drops. Okay? So maybe you guys, some of you watched the preview on your own. We're watching it together. We're doing all of the different storylines and the plots that we're going to see this season. And we're watching it together. That's what I'm excited about. You know that we're going to be doing deep dives later on this. But I wanted to get this out and just give our our first takes and what we're going to see. Okay, so we went over, let's see. We went over, where were we? We went over Meri's storyline, Christine's storyline, Janelle's storyline, Robyn's storyline. But wait, there will be more. Okay, and this is where it gets very interesting because these are the dynamics and the like. Let me see. This is where rubber meets the road, I guess, because here's part 4. Okay, there's gonna be a whole section on Coyote Pass, so I thought that we would go over that and discuss. So this is what we're gonna be looking out for, guys. This is what we're gonna be looking out for. You guys ready? Let's go.
Season on Sister Wives.
It's a standoff at the Coyote Pass final showdown.
We're going to close on Coyote Pass soon.
This is bull. I'm not selling this land until everything is perfectly fair and we do this the right way. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Robyn is in her I don't give an F era, obviously. I don't see any tears. Not one. Not a... Well, I guess that is kind of a frown, but not really. It's more of a condescending, like, closed mouth. She doesn't care. She does not care. So there is going to be some battles when it comes to Coyote Pass, okay? Janelle said this is the drag-out, knockdown fight. We already know what happens, right? We know this. I wanted to just double-check. But basically, here's what it says. And I want to read this trailer to you guys. So I thought that this was interesting, okay? It says, let me come back here. There we go. That's better. It says in the all-new trailer for season 20, which premieres September 28th. Guys, that's next month. The Brown family are all caught in a series of tense exchanges in the moments leading up to the sale of the Arizona property. Okay? So that is when season 20 is going to kick off in the timeline. So at least it happened this year. I don't even know when the last time a Sister Wife season was aired, and it was actually stuff that happened that same calendar year. So that in itself is amazing. That almost never happens. So I'm very excited about that. But the thing is, we do know about Coyote Pass, right? We know, but we knew back then that in April it was sold. So this is like the lead up to right before the Coyote Pass was sold, and the drama surrounding it. That's something that we didn't know about before, right? Hold on. So that is something that we didn't know. So this is probably like March timeframe where they are all together and they're doing this. Okay. But yeah, Robyn is not giving a damn at all. So this is going to be, I think, an interesting perspective as far as Robyn goes. Probably the realest that we will ever see with her. That's just what I think. Let's see. I see you guys. Robyn is really embracing her. Hey, Maggie. Maggie said Robyn's embracing her real mean girl personality. That's what it seems like. Robyn's full form, like the fully formed true Robyn, has slithered out, and it's. I'm glad. Good. Keep doing you. Gail said she's never given a damn. Probably not, Gail. Probably not. But I think don't you think she did a better job at hiding it at least? That's what I think. But yeah, so that is super interesting. So that is going to be some of the drama, but I'm pretty sure that that's just the beginning, and then it's going to go from there, right? So yeah, so we did Coyote Pass, right? Oh, Gail, let me move your comment really quick so that you guys can see. All right. So we did Meri's storyline. We did Christine's. We did Janelle. We did Robyn. We did Coyote Pass and kind of the drama that's going to be surrounding that in the early beginning stages when the season kicks off on September 28th. I'm so excited, you guys. We have been doing this together for such a long time. Let's continue this journey together. See where the story unfolds. I'll let me blab in a second. Let's just continue this because I was getting nervous, but I'll talk about why here in a second. So the next part is right here. Okay. Part 6 is kind of all of the OG3 and their anger at Kody because he has said some disgusting, vile things about these women. And at this point, they're probably knowing about it, right? They've watched the last season by this point. They're like, what in the hell is this? And they're kind of retaliating. So that's going to be another storyline and a plot for this season. And I want to go over it with you guys. So here we go.
On Sister Wives.
I don't want to talk to Kody ever again.
How much longer until you just realize that he's an ass?
He wants to see me. I really want to tell him that we'll never be friends.
Damn. I mean, these women are not playing. Christine said she never wants to talk to Kody again. Meri is basically, it's not even Meri though, but here's the thing. Okay, here's what I don't like about this. Christine is very steadfast on, I am going to protect myself from Kody. I don't even really want to talk to him again. He means nothing to me. The same thing with Janelle, right? Janelle's like, I don't ever want to be friends with this man again. That's Janelle. And then you have Meri. And I don't know, Meri, even here, I'm sure Meri will get to that point, but it's Jen that is kind of being that on the same level as Janelle and Christine with setting boundaries. It's like Jen has to set the boundary for Meri. Once again, like, here's what she says. How much longer until you just admit he's an ass? Which means to me, it may seem like it might seem like Jen has to reel Meri in, and it doesn't seem like Meri is in the same place that Janelle and Christine are. But what's new? I mean, hasn't that been Meri's storyline forever? It's true, we have seen growth. But it doesn't seem like at this point she's there. Are you guys getting that too? Are you guys picking that up with that too? Shiny says I made it. You guys, anyone that is here, you are that boy, you are that girl. Because I know this was so last minute. So you guys are the real ones. Thank you. What do you mean all the Christmas stuff? Shiny said, "Hi, I'm so excited I made it to a live. I usually watch the replays while I'm at work." Well, I'm so glad that you're here. This is amazing. Thank you for being here live, and thanks for watching on the replay. We love our replay watchers, so thank you, thank you. Okay. I Hate Morning said, "I'm glad you did a live IQ." Of course, of course. Where is it? Yeah, yeah. Meri is still hung up on Kody. That's what I'm getting to. That's what I picked up, because this isn't just the first time. We're gonna go over that in a second. But Meri, okay, let me just say this. If I don't see the growth that I would like from Meri and I get it, because we're starting off basically right where we ended with season 19. So season 20, Meri might still be confused. But if by the end of season 20, Meri is still as clueless and delusional, and everyone else kind of has to tell Meri to reel it back when it comes to Kody, I am going to be a little bit pissed. Okay? Just a little bit. All right. So Moonchild said, "It's cracking me up that they fixed Robyn's eyebrows." Did they? Wait a second. Hold on. What do you mean they fixed Robyn's eyebrows? Wait, are you talking about I'm trying to Did she fix them? Is that a new eyebrow look for Robyn, or are you talking about Hold on, I'm trying to go to this. Are you talking about the photoshopped picture? Let me know. Okay, that's intriguing. All right. So, with that being said, you guys, we were here. The OG3's anger at Kody, right? Well, there's more. Because then, believe it or not, there is going to be a Kody apology tour. I kid you the F not. What? So let's just listen to what he has to say. Because this is kind of interesting. Oh, I didn't even hold on, let me grab it. Here we go.
Season on Sister Wives.
I would love healing with Meri. I would love healing with Janelle. I would love healing with Christine.
Is there any part of you that would ever go back to Kody?
I said I didn't love you. That wasn't true. I wanted to apologize with all my heart. I'm not trying to make us back together in any way, Meri.
We are never, ever, ever getting back together.
Okay, what do you think about the Kody apology tour? What do you guys think? Renee is not having it. Renee has secondhand embarrassment. Okay, Moonchild was saying, okay, yeah, that's what I mean. They fixed it with Photoshop, her eyebrows. Good catch, Moonchild. Good catch, good catch. Sherry said, "It breaks my heart that Meri has not been able to walk away and not look back." Yeah. Yeah. I agree. It is. It's too late. I think too late for the redemption arc. I agree. I agree. That's why this is fascinating to me. You know, if Kody wanted to have his little redemption, and he really wants to have healing with Meri, and he wants to have healing with Christine, and if he wants to have healing with Janelle, then you know what? When he's doing his stupid apology tour, like here, you know who should be right next to him? Robyn. If they want a true apology tour, then it needs to be the both of them, and her ass needs to be apologizing too. That's what I think. That's what I think. Because it's the both of them. So remember when Robyn was talking about how there's so much hurt? Hold on. Where is this? Hold on. Where is she at? There we go. Here we go.
There's been more effort put into creating pain and hurting each other. Makes me angry.
Well, you know what makes most of the OG3 angry, Robyn? That would be you're describing your husband. That's what you're doing. You're describing your husband. Okay? So if you want to have your if you want your man to have an apology tour, and you know what else I want to know? Was it Robyn that made him do it? Or did he do this on his own? Either way, Robyn, your behind needs to be sitting right next to Kody. The apology tour, you're right, Megan. Ah, good point. His apology tour needs to look like this. You're absolutely right. Him looking remorseful, Robyn sitting right next to him without excuses or crying, looking them dead in the eye and giving them true, genuine apologies. And you're right, on the other side of that should not just be lined up with Christine and Meri and Janelle, but also to his children. You are 1,000% correct, Megan. You are 1,000% correct. Yep. Renee said, I'm glad for the children, though. I reconciled with my ex and we had some bad blood. We are genuine friends now. That's amazing. Good for you. I'm so glad, Renee. That is good to hear because that doesn't happen often, Or maybe it does happen often, but it doesn't happen as often as still continuing to have bad blood, So, yep. Shiny said she owes those kids so much. Agreed. Okay, Gail says she disagrees. She's like, no, the kids don't need to be there. The kids need to be apologized to in private. That's a good point. That is a great point. But how about this? Gail? I will give it to you. I will concede. But I want to know what you think about this because why can't it be both, though? Why can't it be in private that he apologizes, but also in public? The only reason I say that is because the show is in public. So I feel like just everything that was equally done on the show should at least be apologized for. And fine, if he doesn't apologize to the children in public, then I think the kids, if they want to be there, they should at least be there as he apologizes to their mother in front of them for publicly humiliating them on national television. If they wanted to, I feel like if the kids wanted to be there to watch their dad apologize to their mothers publicly, I would be all about that. I'm just saying. I don't know, Gail, but I see what you're saying. I get it. Touche. Good point. Absolutely. Gail's all about it. Okay. See, options. That's why I love it. I love a good option. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there is going to be, unfortunately, a Kody apology tour. And I got another one for you. Okay. So we went over Meri's storyline, Christine's, Janelle's, Robyn's. We did the Coyote Pass storyline, which we already know, unfortunately. However, we don't know the drama surrounding it and how it led up to the sale, right? Because obviously it seems like there's going to be some drama there. So that's something that we don't know. The anger at Kody, that makes sense. We need to factor in where that happened as opposed to when the deadbeat stuff happened. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second here too. But first, before we go back into Kody and Christine and David's whole beef, we did the Kody apology tour. And guess what? There is a bonus clip that we need to discuss before we get back into, we need to discuss Christine a little bit more, David a little bit more, and Kody a little bit more. But first, let's do our little bonus clip, okay? So listen and watch.
Season on Sister Wives.
Listen, I have this wife. Her name is Robyn, and she would never let me do anything naughty. As bad as I want to do it.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Was anyone else terrified? Because I was. let's just leave it there. What in the hell was that? This is very indicative of it reminds me of a precursor right before. Do you guys remember? It was it was in the tell-all that was just like a few months ago when they were saying like what Sukanya was asking them what hero or no, not what hero, what character they most emphasize with or what movie related to the last season. And Kody said the Joker, like he's doing his, I feel like the Joker when he was like, I don't remember. What is the phrase? Come on, you guys, you know this better than me. What is the phrase? It's like you become the hero long enough to be the villain or something like that. Something where you're there long enough to be the villain. When you guys, I know, what was the last I know? It's something like that. This is so Joker-esque. Listen to him again.
As bad as I want to do it.
That is that is the Joker, is it not? You are terrifying. Kody, your face is what nightmares are made of. We're gonna be doing something with this later. It is insane. Yeah, can he look any more like The Shining? Seriously. So I don't know what he's trying to insinuate here. I think this might have something to do with the premarital relations, maybe. Is that what he's trying to say? Like, even if he wanted to be bad, Robyn wouldn't have allowed it. I feel like there's probably going to be more pressing on that storyline, which is good because I feel like they left us hanging during the tell-all where Christine was like, didn't Robyn just say that it was stupid when Christine was questioning this photo? Where is it? Let me grab it. This one that was so inappropriate when Christine was like, yeah, that was like before they got married. They look way too comfortable. You can't tell me nothing happened. Yeah, there's just some things that we're going to have to be discussing. This is, oh my gosh, Kody, you're terrifying. You are terrifying, dude. Terrifying. Okay. Here's what I need to know. This is what we're going to be focused on here probably in the next few days. Where is this? There we go. I need to know when this happened. When Christine was saying, hey, you should hang out with Kody, because I have a feeling. Wait a second. Wait a second. When did the whole deadbeat thing happen? Hold on. Now I need to check. When did Christine say that Kody was a deadbeat dad? Hold on. I'm looking it up right now. Wait a second. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. So in October of 2024, that's when Christine called Kody a dead. Wait a second. Wait. Yeah. Okay, so in October 15th. Hold on, let me just go to this so you can see. Okay, I am going to share this with you guys. Give me a second. Okay, do you see that? Ooh, that is really hard, tough to see. My goodness. There's no way to like zoom in or anything. Hold on. Does that help? Does that help at all? No, what the heck? That looks horrible. Okay, well, whatever. Let me see. Maybe I go. Does this help? I need to zoom out. Let's see if that helps. A little bit. Okay, that helps a little bit. All right, so there we go. Okay, so it says Christine has no compliments left for Kody amid child support lawsuit. This is where she calls him a deadbeat dad. This was, do you see that? Dated October 15th, 2024, right? Where is it? Where's the deadbeat? Right there. Deadbeat dad. Okay. So yeah. So she was saying Kody's a deadbeat dad. On Radio Andy, she replied, deadbeat dad. Sorry. That's 2. But that can be 2. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Let me read. Christine is not holding back on describing Kody with very strong terms. She ran out of nice words to describe her ex-husband during her appearance on a radio interview alongside Janelle. The 52-year-old was asked to say 3 words about her former partner at the end of the interview on Radio Andy, and she replied, deadbeat dad. Sorry, that's 2, but that can be 2, she said before adding, deadbeat dad and oblivious. Okay, so that was that was October of 2024, right? And we know that Coyote Pass was sold. Let's see, April of this year, 2025. And so here's what I want to know. At what point? So remember this. So we have how do I say this? We have, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Give me a second. Sorry. I muted myself. Okay. So here's what we have. We have things are going to start off in like March of 2024. So season 20 will start off at like February, March. No, probably March. March of 2024. Okay. And it's going to be all the way up at least until April of 2025, right? So a full year. Somewhere in there, we know in October of 2024, that's when Christine said that the whole deadbeat dad thing happened, right? So here's what I want to know. This is where I want to get back to, okay? I want to get back to right here. Let me move that back. When the hell did this happen? Because it's going to be either between March of 2024. If Christine and Kody are trying to reconcile and be better, which I'm assuming, this is just my guess. I think that this happened after the whole tragedy passing, where they're like, hey, the family needs to try to get together. If it happens where it's between March of 2024 to October of 2024 that David and Kody are trying to get together, then obviously something happened in between there that they stopped talking and that things got really contentious with Truly and the child support and all of that, right? So that's going to be very interesting to find out. That's all I'm saying. Super interesting. It's fine. We see it. Hold on. What are you guys saying? There it is. Cassidy, thank you. Okay. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself as the villain. Let me just go back to.
As I want to do it.
That's it. There we go. If you cannot tell me that that's not Kody being the Joker. Thank you, Cassidy. I knew you guys are amazing. Thank you. So anyway, I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so Renee said, so it's possible that Meri and Jen's clip could have been during the Christmas season based on the background. Ooh, okay, let me see. Let me go back to Janelle. Oh, no, not Janelle. Meri.
Before.
Let's see. I'm going to try to look at the background. What background? That's pretty much all of their scenes. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about like her shirt, maybe? Meri's red shirt. Oh, no, that's not Christmassy. I don't see any Christmas stuff on all these still shots. Maybe I'm missing something. Wait, let me see. I don't see any Christmassy. I don't see any Christmassy. Maybe I missed it. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything like. Maybe I'm missing it, but I don't see anything like Christmas. But maybe it is. Maybe it still is. I don't know. Or maybe other clips have come out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So yeah, there's a lot that we're going to have to review. There's a lot that we're going to have to go over. there's something else that I want to go over with you guys, okay? And I thought that this was very interesting. And I'm not, well, actually, I know exactly how I feel about it. Hold on. Let me grab this. Because I was like, Did you guys see the cover? Did you guys happen to see the cover? And the poster, I should say, for this season? I thought that was probably the most fascinating out of everything. I'm going to pull it up for you guys because this is interesting. Okay, so here it is. What do you guys notice about this? Okay. What do you guys notice about this? You guys pointed out to me in chat. I want to know what you guys have to say. Chat, let me know. What do you guys see there? What do you guys see? Okay, so Renee said no rings. True. True. Very true. There are no rings. Usually we see some rings. Do you guys notice anything else? Like, what strikes your fancy about this poster? Because I saw it immediately. Maggie said yuck. This is the poster. This is the official Sister Wives poster for season 20. Hey, Kathy. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to this last minute live. Good to see you. Yes, Cassidy. Ding, 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 ding. Do you guys remember what the last few seasons their posters were? The wives were pretty much center. And I think last season they were all like right next to each other. Why are our OG3 all the way in the background? Why is, yes, Renee, agreed. Why is Kody and Robyn making it seem like they're the stars? What is going on? And is that a precursor to it pretty much being the Kody and Robyn show? I find this interesting. What's going on? What is this? Is this to piss us off? You know what, Raiders Mom? If that is the case, TLC, you are the ultimate trolls. And it's working. But they have given Christine her glory. And I'm just very surprised that they would make them front and center. And, we talked about it before. We're going to have to go over that a little bit. Don't worry. We'll do a master class in Sister Wives lore here in a second because we're going to be back, you guys. It is here. We have a lot to prep for. We have a lot to go over. So we might as well start now, right? But this is fascinating to me because I feel like Kody had a lot to do with this. I think that this is a power grab on Kody's ego that it got to this point. True, us versus them, yes. But Kathy, they could have easily reversed it and had the OG3 up front and center and Robyn and Kody in the background. They are going to be focusing on Kody and Robyn more and more. So is the whole polygamy arc finding a new wife? Are they really going to do that? Are they that desperate? Because we already know that Kody is now, he's on another reality TV show? What this man won't do for money, is that going to be a storyline plot besides just, that woman that wants to join his family or whatever? Is it just going to be a throwaway? Is that going to be it? Or is that going to be an actual storyline? Not just the woman, but them pursuing polygamy? What is going to happen? What? They're going to air at the same time? Kody's 2 competing reality shows? Really? That's interesting. Moonchild said, research has shown that people will watch a reality show or tune in to, say, a controversial radio host because they either love them or they hate them. That's true. That is true. Mornings volunteered and said, yep, I'm probably a hate watcher. Oh, that's interesting. Renee said the background looks like Arizona and the 3 left. So I don't know. Maybe that's why. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not liking this. I gotta say, I am not. Your girl IQ is not liking this at all. So, what do you guys think? What do you think? There is so much that we have to go over. It premieres September 28th, which means it's basically a little bit more than a month away. But wow, I already know. I feel like we're going to be getting more sneak peeks. That's just my guess. I feel like probably every week. What? It seems like that for the past few years. They're probably going to be dropping it, if not next week, every 2 weeks up until the lead up. And I think this is going to be a long season. I think we're going to have a mid-season break as well. So you guys buckle up and get ready. I find the storylines fascinating right now as it is, and I would like to continue because it's things that we haven't seen before. And it's a direction that we haven't seen before. So we're finally catching up. And yes, we know a little bit about what happened behind the scenes, but not everything. And the fact that it's coming back and it's finally confirmed, we were all kind of waiting. I've got to tell you guys, I was getting nervous once I saw that Christine's book was coming out in September, that Kody's was doing another reality TV show like around the time that Sister Wives usually airs. I was like, uh-oh, what's going on? So this is good. This is good. We are going to be back. All right. So I hope that you liked our little deep dive. We're going to be going way more into this in depth very soon. So make sure if you're not subscribed or you unsubscribed from me because you were, like, she's not coming back. I'm here. So subscribe. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. I'm going to try to come up with a schedule, but listen, things are so late, like breaking, that I'm just going to go when actual things that matter happen, right? I missed you guys too. Thank you so much. And yeah, I know that there's going to be some replay watchers that are upset, but I know it was last minute, but I am so glad that you're here. I've missed all of you. And there's going to be something that we do where we're going to be analyzing the screenshots because there's actually a lot that I learned just from things that maybe you haven't seen before. So we're going to be dissecting it all. You know how we do here on this channel. You know what we do, right? It's so good to be back. I gotta say, it's so good to have everyone in chat. For my replay watchers, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And let's just play this out like we normally do. Love you. Thank you to all my members, to all my mods. Thank you for being here. To all my loyal ones, the real ones, everyone that liked the video, everyone that's watching, everyone that commented, everyone that comments on this video when it becomes a video, all my replay watchers, we are all getting back together. The gang is back again. It's back again. You guys, happy Friday. And Sister Wives is back. It's back, baby. I love it. It is back. So this is going to be fitting. Let's do this. And you guys, I will see you very, very soon.
Tell the whole world. Tell the world. And then go hang out with your buddy Christine.
Each describe Kody in 3 words.
Just 3?
Yes.
Deadbeat.
Okay.
Dad. Sorry, that's 2, but deadbeat dad and deadbeat. He is selfish. Deadbeat.
You haven't seen one of them for a year.
Deadbeat.
This is about a deadbeat dad.
You're hurting this family.
Deadbeat.
No one else. You're not loyal, just like your mother. And I was like, okay.
Why are you angry with your children? You haven't seen 2 of them for 5 months.
Deadbeat.
I'm going to move forward and find happiness and joy outside of my club.
Each describe Kody in 3 words.
Just 3?
Yes.
Deadbeat.
Okay.
Dad. Sorry, that's 2, but deadbeat dad and deadbeat.
The rest of the kids don't really have much of any kind of connection with him.
You haven't seen one of them for a year.
Deadbeat.
This is about a deadbeat dad.
Deadbeat.
Why are you angry with your children?
You a deadbeat.
Deadbeat. He is selfish. Deadbeat.
He seems to be sort of like, I don't know, like the reality is bewildering to him, kind of.
Deadbeat.
Divorced, and then the father just goes MIA.
A deadbeat dad speaks from prison and explains the question so many people are asking: what went wrong?